you use church history pastorally. As, like Paul, he said, follow me insofar as I follow Christ. So we follow those we admire in church history insofar as they follow Christ, insofar as their works is true. But since no one is perfect but Christ, and everyone has their blind spots, we learn from their blind spots. The Puritans had a few blind spots, at least a few of them did. And you learn from that as well. So you don't pattern your ministry after any one or two man, but the whole cloud of witnesses, so far as they follow Christ, you follow them. So I remember Jeff Thomas, who I know you know very well, as I do. He said the first 20 years of his ministry, he had Dr. Martin Lloyd-Jones on his shoulder, like a big parrot, talking in his ear when he was preaching. No, Jeff, you should have said it this way. And finally he said, I just swept him off my shoulder and said, I've got to be my own man. I admire him. I've got to use him, use his thoughts insofar as he followed Christ. But I need to be my own man in my own generation and learn what I can from each person in church history. So it's a collective thing where I like to think as a pastor over the years, stay reading forefathers and the great classics and grow and be much more mature as you grow with church history figures, but also be more discerning and learn not to throw out the baby with the bathwater when somebody has one or two wrong views, but glean what you can from each one. My dad used to say, be like a chicken, pick out what's good and leave the rest. And that's how Martin Luther could say, even though he was a pioneer, he said, most of my best friends are dead and they're sitting on my shelves. But it doesn't mean he believed everything they said. He was discerning. And so that's what we have to learn when we do church history as well.